Well, I wanted to bring something that was very cutting edge, for our students and for our teachers, where it would meet the needs of all of our students and bring this excitement for reading, which is the foundation for all the other subject areas.
I love reading. It's the most favorite thing I do.
There's a lot of different books that you can read. You can learn things from them.
So with this approach that we're using under the model of Lucy Calkins, every student is reading authentic literature that's on their level.
Instead of giving all the students the same reading book, not all kids are reading at the same level. So it allows the teacher to distinguish what areas the child needs to work on without giving everyone the same reading. So with the reading workshop, it gives that higher order level thinking with the books, and also it gives the support for the kids that need that additional help.
For my oldest son, he has not been interested in reading at all, and he actually was pretty low on the reading level when we started with the guided reading, and just this year he's jumped up 4 levels.
Reading is very important to all of us and to children beginning with the first months of their life, and reading brings us into a wonderful world of magic and imagination, and everyone can find something that interests them in the books we read, and that's what I'm trying to do in my class.
I read a lot of books. I read series and I read fictional, I read non-fictional, I read informational, and my favorite genre is mystery. I also like to write, and I like to write about books too.
What we know in classrooms across the country is in some cases there's less than 10% of the school day being geared towards kids actually reading and writing. What St. Stan's has really committed themselves to is giving kids the opportunity for time to read books at their level, and really exposing them to a variety of genres. What research also tells us is that kids really need teachers who are committed to giving explicit teaching and modeling demonstration around reading and writing instruction, as opposed to more of the assigning that we might see in a lot of classrooms across the country. With those kind of research points in mind, St. Stan's has developed an approach, a workshop model to teaching, where we walk into a class and we will see a teacher gather her or his group of students to the rug, deliver explicit instruction with some modeling and demonstration around how to become a better reader or writer, with one particular strategy in mind. Then after the kids have an opportunity to practice very quickly that strategy, they will go off and begin reading.
Okay, I think our focus on reading and writing is cutting edge for Catholic schools. I'd say there's a handful of schools that kind of focus on this approach, but I think that we have a very intentional approach to it. Having our literacy coaches come in, on a consistent basis.
And that's what makes St. Stan's so unique, is that they've really committed themselves to continue to better their teachers.
So we're constantly pushing ourselves as teachers to improve our practice in order to have the benefit be with the kids. We want to create powerful readers and writers ready to take on anything that they want to in the world. And so I think with this approach, we're equipping them with these skills that are needed in the 21st century.